Hey guys, welcome back, and I'm back at you again with another movie review today. And this one is another one that I saw earlier this year. I just never got around making a video on it, um, and I really enjoyed this one. It's called Poseidon, and it's directed by Wolfgang Peterson, the director of Troy and The Perfect Storm, as it says on the bottom here. And basically, what this movie's about is basically it's New Year's Eve on the Poseidon, and there's a bunch of people on this cruise ship, and they're celebrating it being the new year. Well, unfortunately, it ends up heading into a disaster because a 150-foot rogue wave ends up flipping over the cruise ship, and a lot of people end up getting killed, and the survivors basically try to figure out a way to get off the cruise ship before everybody dies, and that's basically the premise of the movie. And this was released, and I think it was 2006, yeah. And uh, I think I got this when a sister of my grandmother um, uh, gave me a whole bunch of movies that she didn't need anymore, and I think this was one of them. And I'd never seen this before, so I was like, okay, it looks interesting. I like the director because I like The Perfect Storm and Troy quite a bit. I haven't seen those movies in forever, but I really like those movies, so I figured, yeah, why not give it a shot? And yeah, I was really impressed with this one. Has a lot of great people in here. You got Kurt Russell, who's a great actor, Josh Lucas, Richard Dreyfuss, which Richard Dreyfuss is great, regardless of what people say about him these days. It's a Emmy Rossum, Jacinda Barrett, I think that's how you pronounce her name. Mike Vogel, Mia Maestro, Jimmy Bennett, and Andre. I think it's Brager or Braher or however you pronounce his last name. And yes, like the most famous people are great in this. Like Kurt Russell makes a great performance in this. Richard Dreyfuss, of course, is great. I've always liked him as an actor. The other people that I wasn't familiar with do a pretty good job as well. And like the whole setting of the cruise ship, like when it's on the ocean and everybody's partying, having a great time. Like the scenery is absolutely beautiful. Wolfgang Peterson, he always knows how to make a movie with great, cinematography and like visual shots and looks and stuff like that. And and I like the music in this. The music in here is fun. And it's distributed by Warner Brothers, and because it says Warner Brothers there in the bottom here, which I believe this does have a Blu-ray release. If not, maybe 4K. I'm not sure. I think maybe just Blu-ray, but I feel like this movie deserves a 4K release if it hasn't already gotten one. I'll have to look it up later, but feel free to let me know if you guys know if it has a 4K release or not, because I don't think it might. I don't think it does. It might. I could be wrong. I don't know. But regardless, I think it needs a 4K if it hasn't already. Warner Brothers need to get on it when you get a chance. You need to put this on 4K, which I will upgrade this to Blu-ray at some point. And the effects are just incredible. Like the sequences where like the um, cruise ship is being flipped over and like that big wave comes and hits them and a bunch of people die. It's absolutely insane, and it's definitely very intense. Definitely not for little kids because poor things will be traumatized if they see this. But like the effects with like the accidents and people dying, like the like effects all were incredible. And it's just a well made movie. And I don't know if this one's actually really talked about or not. I think it might be because Wolfgang Peterson is a very popular director in Hollywood, so I think this might be one that's talked about. But I'd say this one is definitely one of his best movies. It's probably, I'd say it's probably like a little bit better than The Perfect Storm. Probably not as good as Troy, but it's still like a fantastic movie. And you know, it's a very uh, you know what's the word I'm looking for? Like very stressful. I guess you could say watching these people because you're kind of like thinking, like he's gonna get it or she's gonna get it or the kid's gonna get it or something. And I like those kind of movies where like you're kind of like debating like who's gonna die, who's gonna survive, stuff like that. It's definitely one of those movies that you're kind of like debating on like who's gonna die, and you're kind of just like at the edge of your seat, just waiting for like the next person to die or the next travesty to happen. And apparently, it was based on a novel by Paul Gallico. I think it's how you pronounce his last name. Which I never read the novel, to be fair. But for those who have read the novel, let me know if it's faithful to the novel. I'm guessing it is because it's based on a book, but like I understand like you can't have everything in the book into the movie, but let me know like the differences if you've read the novel. Um, that'd be interesting to hear. And yeah, the runtime is 98 minutes long, so it's not a long movie, but it's a short movie and it's a great time. Good popcorn movie. If you have like an hour and a half to kill, I recommend giving this a watch. It's also PG-13 for those wondering, and it's mainly like it's mainly PG-13 because of the accidents and the like intensity of the accidents and people dying, stuff like that. It's not gory per se. There's definitely a lot more movies that are out there that are a lot more violent than this, but it's good for kids, but not like little kids. Like kids probably like 11, 12. Will be fine with this one. And you know, let's see, it has a pretty good feature on here. Poseidon, a ship on a soundstage. The complexities of making a modern adventure movie, which sounds pretty cool, and the trailer. So not really that much for special features, but there you have it. It's better than nothing, I suppose. Um, and yeah, I really had fun with this movie, and I definitely want to revisit it again soon. And this is the widescreen edition. I usually go for widescreen because sometimes like the full screen will cut off like edges of like the movie when it's on like the big screen on the TV or whatever. So yeah, sometimes full screen works, but sometimes full screen is not to my liking. So I usually tend to get the widescreen editions of things. But this is how like it came with it. So I mean I didn't buy it, but um, I got it for free. But it's a great movie, and for free. I mean, what else can you say? It was a good deal. I got it for free from a family member, so there you go. Thank you, Aunt Sylvia, if you're watching this. I highly doubt she knows I have a YouTube channel, but regardless of that, I wanted to say thank you because this was a really really good movie, and I really enjoyed this one a lot. And if you haven't seen it, if you like disaster movies like 2012, San Andreas with The Rock, you definitely want to check this one out because this one is definitely worth watching. And even The Perfect Storm in Troy because it's the same director. If you like his movies, you definitely want to check this out if you haven't because you're missing out on a great movie right here. So thank you guys so much for watching my review on the Poseidon. Let me know if you've seen it or not. Let me know if you like it. Do you not like it? Whatever it is, let me know. And I will see you guys in the next video.